It's Friday, October 3rd, 4:30 p.m. Just doing my daily recap of NQ and some of the trades that I made and what I did well and what I did not so well and some of the things that I missed. Uh, did I say this? This is an NQ on a 2000 tick chart. This was the prior day value area, the high, the low, and the point of control. And this is basically what happened overnight in the overnight value area. And then you can basically see how the rest of the day played out. What I was looking for on the day was really just one of two things. I either wanted to see a break out and above of the value area, the overnight value area low, for a continuation to the upside, or a breakdown of the value area high. Um, Only one of those things happened, and they happened twice. You can actually see the chart. You can see what happened on the day. Um, so what ended up happening is the first try of the break of the value area high, prior to value area high, actually worked quite well. It rotated to the point of the prior day point of control. That's basically how a lot of this works, is that you'll get a failure of you'll get a re-entry into the value area and it'll rotate down to the point of control. The point of control is typically the magnet, and you can see that happened really, really nicely. My problem was that this, although again it seems like a manageable amount of time, this happened so unbelievably quickly that I ended up getting in like down here. Um, and by the time I got in, the rotation to the POC already happened, and basically I took a small scratch. Let me just throw on my trades. You can see I scratched here. It's like a really small loss, like a, I don't know, 8, 9 point loss. No big deal. Price then made its way back up to the value area low, and I thought to myself, okay, well, now that it's hit the point of control, it's maybe that was the slingshot it needed to go higher. And again, scratch. Um, Here I was kind of predicting versus reacting to price. So I saw this just about hit the value area low and then start to climb up with a little bit of this positive delta. I'm like, oh, for sure, I'm counting my money. And of course it failed. But again, just it was like a small loser, not the end of the world. Um, the next one played out a little bit better. You can see that this was a scalp that worked out. The risk reward kind of sucked. It was like more closer to 1 to 1. I probably could have got 1 to 2 on this. I was aiming for high of day, but that didn't work. What was the trigger for this one was I actually saw some delta going up, and then this in particular, I have the big trades filter pretty low. But even if you set it up to like a 50 or 100 contracts, a big boy came in here and really wanted to break this level to the upside, wanted to break it back into the overnight value area and kind of keep pushing it up. So I saw that and I just jumped in for a quick scalp, and that almost put me even with these two stupid trades. Turn this off. And then finally I got what I was looking for. Here we finally got the rotation from the value area high down to the value area low. I didn't take it all the way there. I don't know if I chickened out. Basically, I was just looking to be super conservative and take it off at the point of control, which I got. Um, so let me just kind of throw on big trades again. And so here you can see we were getting lots of selling pressure. We broke this. This is about where this is sort of, where is it? Hang on. The value area high is here. Yeah, just above. Whoops. Value area high is here. You can see that we broke that with lots of negative selling pressure. I jumped in. I took the trade off basically at the point of control. Here you can see. And then as it broke the point of control, I'm like, man, let me just jump back in because I think there might be a little bit more to this trade. And then again, I took it off like a little bit above so I saw this reversal at the value area low. That's like what's a full rotation, a full value area rotation, or what I thought was a full value area rotation. And I basically just took a little scalp over here. There were the risk on it was pretty tight. Like you can, as these big trades come in, as you enter, you can basically just place your stop just right above the bubble to protect yourself. And then, yeah, I mean, that's what I got. So that, I was pretty happy with that. That sort of made up for I was in the green essentially at that point, just following big trades and these breaks of these value areas. Finally, what ended up happening a little bit later on, I came back to the chart and I'm like, shoot, this is going to really break to the downside. So again, I saw some of this like heavy selling pressure and these big trades pushing the value area low, like the priority value area low. And again, I jumped in and I did some of these. This was like sort of a stupid trade, but I basically scalped a little bit on the way down. I was following. I adjusted the big trades filter a little bit lower to like 20 contracts. And as they came in, I would enter in some positions and just sort of put my stop loss again, like right behind the big trades bubble. And I managed to scalp a little bit on the way down. And by that point, honestly, I was just emotionally drained. I was just so tired of tracking this stuff. It's Friday. I had a good week. I'm like, let me not chance it anymore. And I wrapped it up. Yeah. The trade that I missed, so all of this was basically nonsense. And in hindsight, there was one trade that almost perfectly matches the type of trade that I think is an A plus setup. Let me show you what it was. Let me just get rid of all these ridiculous trades. Hide them. Okay. So I'm just going to print a volume profile. And here you can see, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. You can see how beautiful this is. Look at this shelf that was created at the very top here. So price tried to break this price level 1, 2, 3, 4 times. On the fourth try, there was massive absorption. If we adjust the big trades filter at 50, sorry, it's at 50. If we pump it up to 100, the reprint, you can see that some dude, I don't know if it's one person, but someone went in and absorbed 100 NQ contracts. So, in other words, someone aggressively bought 100 NQ contracts, and a seller outright absorbed that, and that was it for NQ on the day. I mean, basically, it didn't recover from that point. I mean, it actually did recover, but it never never broke that level again. That was sort of the nail in the coffin, and that was really the trade to make. That was actually that was the trade to make all the way down to the point of control. I ended up taking this downtrend all the way here. You can see how late that was, but anyway, this was the trade I needed to make according to my system, because these shelves in the volume profile are really the anchor of what I trade. All this other stuff was just sort of scalps and that sort of thing. I have to be more aware and conscious of the shelves as they're arising in real time. So anyway, it was like I said, all in all, on the day, I did okay. It was a green day, green week, lots of things to learn. Yeah. Anyway, that's it. Take it easy.